Yes, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Wisdom Jones coming right back at you. UFC 194 review. And I gotta say, pretty good night of fights. I'm gonna be reviewing the two main event high fights, which was the two world title matches. One big, shocking ending. A fight that ended really, really quick with a big KO. Man, we're going to get more on that fight later. But let's talk about the middleweight fight between Luke Rockhold and, of course, Chris Weidman. Now, this fight was a pretty damn good fight. Now, I must admit, like, Luke Rockhold, I don't really know too much about Luke Rockhold. I heard he was the UFC Strikeforce champion, and I would watch Strikeforce every now and then. Not a whole lot, but didn't really know too much about him. I knew he was one of the next big come-ups in the middleweight division, but other than that, didn't really watch him fight too much. But from what I've seen from him, oh yeah, he is definitely a pretty damn good, talented fighter. So this was a pretty damn good fight between Chris Weidman and Luke Rockhold. So they started off in the first round. They get into a bit of a grappling battle. They pretty much grappled the whole time. And as far as like who won that round, some people probably would say Chris Weidman, but I wasn't really clear for myself of who probably won that round, so I wasn't really sure. The second round, definitely, I would say probably Luke Rockhold. He probably won that round, in the second round. And then, the third round, there was a bunch of kicks actually being landed. Chris Weidman was landing a bunch of roundhouse kicks, and those were like power kicks. Like he was landing some really, really power kicks. I didn't know Chris Weidman could kick like that, but he landed some pretty good power roundhouse kicks. And matter of fact, them kicks were kind of similar to like how a Muay Thai fighter would fight. A little bit like Miracle Crow Cop. Not as good, but of course, still pretty damn good. And in the fourth round, man, like this is where the fight ends. In the fourth round, Chris Weidman makes a big mistake, man. He was landing those kicks. He was landing his strikes. But he tries to do some Jean-Claude Van Damme shit and do a spin kick and completely miss. And when he missed, that's when Luke Rockhold was able to grab a hold of him, get him down to the ground, and give him some ground and pound. I believe this was in the fourth round. Maybe it was in the third round. It probably was in the third round. And in the third round, yeah. So once Luke Rockhold got him down to the ground, he landed some mean, nasty ground and pound. I'm talking about landing punches, elbows, landing everything that he could. There was about 15 seconds left in a fight, maybe like 20 seconds left in the fight. Some people probably would say, well, the referee should have stopped the fight. Herb Dean, some people probably would say that he probably should have stopped the fight. But for me personally, it looks like to me that Chris Weidman was actually defending a lot of those punches. He was landing some punches, and Chris Weidman was definitely hurt after those barrage of punches. But no, I would say Chris Weidman was still there. He just wasn't, he wasn't. I'm trying to think of the right word here. He was still active. He was definitely still defending. He wasn't unconscious. He was taking shots, but yeah, I would still say that he was still in the fight. Like he was still there. It was only like 15 seconds left anyway. But of course, next round, after a while, Weidman gets knocked out unconscious in the fourth round. So it was either the fourth or fifth round. It's a little hard for me to remember. But in the fourth or fifth round, the last round, yes, Luke Rockhold wins by KO and is your new middleweight champion of the world. So, second fight of the night, of course, the big hype main event that we all been waiting for. Conor McGregor, of course, versus a guy who, man, I wasn't expecting to lose this quickly. Jose Aldo. Jose Aldo lost this fight in 15 seconds. We talking about, was it 13? It was real quick. I'll put it to you like that. I wasn't expecting Jose Aldo to lose in seconds. I wasn't expecting the fight to end in seconds. All I know is I'm looking up, and all of a sudden, a couple of punches were thrown by Jose Aldo, and one punch is thrown by Conor McGregor. And all of a sudden, Jose Aldo gets knocked the F out. Wow. Well, what can I say? Quick and sweet. That's what that was. That fight was quick. It was sweet. I'm pretty sure everybody was hoping to get a war, but we didn't get that, unfortunately. But at the same time, what we got was a history-making moment. Apparently, Conor McGregor had also, like, I think they say he broke a record as far as how much money they made, as far as the pay-per-view. But yeah, like I said, Conor McGregor is the new champion. Congratulations to Conor McGregor. I just wasn't expecting that fight to end like that. Like, who really was that quickly, in seconds, man. But Conor McGregor definitely lived up to the hype. Hell, he over-delivered. Let's be honest, he over-delivered. Jose Aldo was said to be the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world, and the best, what is it, the featherweight division, like the best ever, basically, in his division. And Conor McGregor basically took that away from him within seconds. Man. Now, as far as him getting a title shot, we don't know. I don't know. You don't know. The only thing I can say is maybe he'll get a rematch immediately. There have been other champions who have, but will he? I don't know. We don't know. You don't know. But maybe. So, this is Wisdom Jones. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. I guess I would talk about some of the other matches, but we all basically want to see this pay-per-view for the title, the two title matches. Who won? Uriah Faber. I guess I should break up with Uriah Faber. Uriah Faber won, of course. But this is Wisdom Jones. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. Sorry about this video being late, but I was too damn tired to put it up last night. But I'm out. Deuces.